You are guest.
Here we.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Attention. Do I have everybody's attention now? Burn it down!
This is the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Finally, The Rock has come back home.
Scotty Villa brings you your new favorite pro wrestling podcast.
There is nothing you could do that is more dangerous than wrestling CM Punk.
He's got the latest in covering all of the major promotions in professional wrestling.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Breaking news and hot topics, he's covering everything from Monday night till Sunday night's main event.
I'm the hottest thing in professional wrestling. I'm Dr. Britt Baker.
And we never forget to go old school.
I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
From the golden era
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
to the attitude era.
And if you're not done with that, then he's got 2 words for you.
To the revolution.
It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable.
And everything in between. This is your pro wrestling podcast. This is In My House.
Give me a hell yeah.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control.
Diddy!
Welcome everyone to the Mouse Pro Wrestling Podcast. It's Scotty Villa, it's UK Tom, the 92nd man himself, Monday Night Mike. Fellas, how's everyone feeling on the road to WrestleMania? Everyone good? You feel fresh?
Oh, feeling pretty good.
Love that.
This crew is just broke.
Tom's dying over there.
It's a hell of a podcast, really.
I think that's the record for the fastest I've had to mute my mic.
So we under 90 seconds? Oh, good to know. Good to know. I'll add that next week.
Yeah.
Oh man, I sent the guys a quick chat. I'm like, what should we talk about today? And as always, whenever I throw that question out to the guys, I get flooded with here's what we should talk about and this giant list of things we should talk about. So we got a busy show today.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's how that happened.
I want to start with probably the biggest thing and one of the maybe the most controversial thing. I don't know. It's pretty split out there in the wrestling world right now. And Friday night on SmackDown, a new WWE champion.
Oh, that fucking twink.
Hot start.
We set a new record. I think we set a new record.
Oh, I didn't even watch the show and I was mad.
Oh, yeah, you're off SmackDown.
I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it. But I'm in a big wrestling mood. Full disclosure, WrestleMania season plus the new video games out. I'm just loving wrestling right now. If wrestling's on, I'm enjoying it and I'm just having a good time.
Me too, but fuck SmackDown.
I thought it was good. We got the main event.
Danhausen was on SmackDown, so
he sure was.
But Scotty, you had brought up the big talker. You always find a way to make Cody Rhodes the big talker on this show. You would. Yeah.
I got adrenaline in my soul at all times, especially when he's fighting for the WWE Championship, and especially when he wins the WWE Championship and goes on to headline WrestleMania once again. This time up against Randy Orton. Fellas, we got a title change late, in my opinion, late in the road to WrestleMania, with Cody getting that title back, getting put into that one of the main event spots against Randy Orton. Tom, I heard some noise. I will get your opinion first.
You've got adrenaline in your soul. I think Cody Rhodes has got Paul Levesque's semen in his stomach.
Wow.
Shit.
That's the only fucking excuse for this shit.
And could be the title. It could be the title.
As long as it's not Randy and Cody in one-on-one at Mania, then whatever.
Sorry, pal. Yeah, I think we're locking that in. That's gonna be it. Your sentiment is like how I feel for like Drew not getting this like really good run into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I fully understand why you're gonna go Cody and Randy from a business point of view. I really do. I also think it's like a super fuck you to Drew and what your drawing power is. Because like I think that's the conversation that kind of came after SmackDown now is just like WWE obviously doesn't see Drew McIntyre as the draw. You can't deny that fact. You're taking him right out of a main event night to say like, yeah, we just don't think you're that guy to help move tickets. I don't necessarily think those people are all chomping at the bit now to be like, oh yeah, if we didn't get our tickets already, this is the thing that put it over.
Yeah, I don't think anybody at the moment is moving tickets.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why WWE did it, but I still think it's shitty for Drew. Like, I think I'm excited for Jacob and Drew, like as a match at WrestleMania. Like,
yeah,
it's something I want to watch, obviously, but I think the idea of it being like a fatal four-way would have worked on me better. Like a match, I think, kind of would have been more Mania feeling.
Yeah, and it's it's also a way to keep Randy protected. Like Randy's back is still like he can't go like he used to. Can he carry a WrestleMania main event these days? Probably not.
I think he can, and I don't think they would have put him in that position if they didn't think that he could at all. He has a limited schedule as well, but he seems to be showing.
Everyone has a fucking limited schedule. Nobody wrestles.
He seems to be showing up for TV dates more than some of the other limited people. So
that's not fucking hard. I show up for TV dates more than most of those cunts.
It's true.
But
if anyone's like an active WWE superstar, it's me. Okay, that's a great point, Tom. It's a great point. You really are the worker's worker. So always in the building, always ready to go.
Gear bags in the trunk, guys. I'm ready to go.
That's it.
Nah, that's in England.
I will put my Cody fandom aside.
No, shut up, bitch.
No, you won't.
I will. I still think it's the right call.
Oh, okay, because you're a Cody fan.
What's wrong with it? Ticket sales aren't great. They've made adjustments, so they're trying to make adjustments to make it work. Will it work? We'll wait and see. But they did the same thing with the WWE Women's Championship match. Nobody was firing up and getting all pissed off that Rhea's all of a sudden in the spot when she was full blown in the tag team division for the last 8 months. Now all of a sudden she's the number one contender and going off to WrestleMania.
Maybe it's because she was in the tag team spot for that 6 to 8 months and not in the main event.
Because she dropped out of the main event. I think the problem is
we all thought Tiffy was winning though. Like until Rhea dropped the title.
We didn't.
I thought Tiffy.
No, we didn't.
I'm sorry, Mike. But
I thought Tiffy was winning because Rhea had the tag titles. As soon
exactly, and then all of a sudden a switch happens, and Rhea's now in a main event against. But nobody's getting all pissed off and fired up about that.
That's because she hasn't been in the title. Well, she has.
Yeah, and I knew it.
She's been in nothing but WrestleMania title matches for like the past 5-6 years too. But because it's Rhea,
the difference is the crowd has not turned on Rhea.
I don't know. I don't think the crowd's turned on Cody. I think
you heard him cutting promos.
I think the sentiment is like if you judge online, right?
On the line for sure. Did you hear the crowd in the arena?
No, because nobody watches SmackDown. It's dog shit.
I don't think anybody was booing when that title change happened.
I hope they know what they're doing. And with WWE these days, I'm not confident of that.
Just on paper, you have Cody and Drew who have had a long story for almost a year now, going on and off. They've had battles. The title's been back and forth. That story is pretty close to being wrapped up. On paper, since Cody's come back, there is that story of the legacy. when Cody was in Randy's group as a young boy, and now ever since Cody's been back and been champion, they've been planting seeds, whether they were going to pay it off or not when they planted these seeds, of Randy looking at the title and saying, Cody, one day when it's my shot, I'm coming for that title. They have a good story there. Whether they execute it in a great way is another discussion at another time, but they have to at least try. You have to at least give them a shot to try to tell this story, because that's what they're going to be doing. I don't think Cody versus Randy ends at Mania. There's a very good chance
either.
There's a very good chance this could go on for another month or two, kind of thing, right? Randy could win the title at Mania. I hope he does. I hope he gets that moment. It'd be cool because Backlash is in St. Louis, in his hometown, the next month. And that could be a cool moment too.
Okay, so I mean, the story of Cody and Randy, I'm with you. Like it's built in. Like it's easy creative, and it's not to say easy's bad in this case. I'm not saying that. Like I think that story will be interesting. But do you think it's right that Drew and Cody's story just ends on a Friday night SmackDown?
I mean,
is
Backlash
that
Backlash is in Tampa?
Okay, I thought there was a St. Louis pay-per-view coming up.
Backlash was in St. Louis last year.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Either way, I still think
when it was John Cena versus Randy Orton in an
awesome.
Absolutely fantastic match.
But Mike, what were you saying? Sorry, I had a point there.
It is like I get that like Cody and Drew have had this thing going on, but was it worth having the blow off to this on a Friday night SmackDown?
The blow off to the Bloodline storyline was on Raw.
Yeah, fun fact, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. It's WWE creative and the Bloodline never being over. But you're saying it's okay that that story is just done here.
It ended in a championship match.
With the heat that I think it had behind it from Drew anyway.
And I don't think that story is officially done because Cody didn't win clean. Jacob got involved a little bit. I know it was a no DQ match or something like that, but I don't think Drew can. The character of Drew McIntyre right now always has a gripe. So I don't think his story with Cody, with Randy will ever end, or at least end for a while. That's kind of Drew's character right now. He's always getting screwed in some way, but he also screws himself, which is how he got into that championship match. So I'm good with that. Plus, I don't think it's a bad thing to make awesome things happen on your TV shows.
Okay.
Doesn't always have to end on a pay-per-view.
I'm not, well, I mean, I think for that belt is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see like the big one get hands switched on TV.
Man, it used to happen on Raw and the Attitude Era all the time.
Yeah, but it's just not that time.
And the other thing is, it's all well and good doing the rare title change on TV, like when AJ beat Jinder. That was the first time in a decade when that title switched on SmackDown. But they're becoming more frequent. Yeah, that's not what I'm getting at. It's okay doing the rare TV changes if your pay-per-views are still interesting and good. And at the moment, they fucking ain't.
Do you think they're kind of keeping it back pocket with like Drew and Jacob though? Like if you hear enough, like we don't want Cody and Randy, they're just going to do the Fatal 4-Way anyway.
I think in this position right now that they're in, where they haven't sold out and they're not close to a sellout, I think anything's possible.
Okay, right, so like we're not saying that it isn't out of the realm of a possibility. Even though when Cody won, I kind of felt like, yeah, that's exactly what they want on the poster, and it felt like for sure. Sorry guys, that's going on Saturday. Ain't no fucking way that's going on Sunday.
I would love it if it was a Fatal 4-Way. I love the triple threat that ended last Saturday's main event, like of WrestleMania last year. It was a triple threat. I love that. This whole thing that it has to be a one-on-one match because it's a WrestleMania main event doesn't.
I don't think that.
I don't think that either. But I've seen a lot and heard a lot about that. I'm like, no, man. Like, let's get more people involved. I want chaos a little bit. I love chaos, unless they're wearing masks right now.
Good God.
But I am very curious to see how this Cody and Randy story plays out. I'm very curious to see how Drew stays involved, and Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn. I love the chaos around the World Championship. I always want more than two people trying to get to that champion. It's always been one of my favorite things, and it's bugged me for years that we haven't really had a world champion where multiple people are fighting to get to it. So I'm looking forward to that. We should jump to Monday Night Raw because I did bring up all the masked men.
What a load of shit.
I think WWE listens to the pod and just fucking hates me.
Yeah.
Like, this bitch doesn't tune in, but he talks all this shit. Here's a whole ring filled with fucking masked men. Like, going back on like the last 5 weeks of pods, I'm like, this has got to be it for the masked men. Boy, was I wrong. They're just getting more and more of them.
They did, and they did that again on Monday Night Raw this week. I don't think they executed it in a way that was entertaining and made me go, that was fucking awesome. It looked pretty fucking hokey, especially the fat one.
That fat fucker I've got better footwork than that fat fucker trying to dance his way around that ring.
Look, I tried my best. God damn.
Try fucking harder.
I can't see anything in that ski mask, and I definitely can't breathe.
Yeah.
Can't see my feet.
I didn't say that. But...
I said I can't.
I wish they would have done that as like a cinematic backstage vignette thing. Like, produce that. Don't do that in the live crowd, in front of a live crowd in a live ring, where it looks so fucking goofy and bad. But I brought it up because I know how much Mike hates the mask gimmick.
It's just fuck, man.
I know. I will say
we know it's Seth. Like, what are we doing?
This is exactly the problem with WWE these days. Something gets a pop, they do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So now for the next 6 weeks until WrestleMania, every week we've got to watch Seth take the fucking mask off as if we don't know it's him. Like, we're not fucking idiots.
I agree. But there are times when they do that and we love it. And
it depends what it is.
I think we're going to hear a lot of "You are cursed" for the next 6 months.
That's different.
I know it's different, but they pick up on something that's going well, and then they either fucking drill it into the ground where we all hate it, or it's just they leave it fun and elevated, and it's a great time. Danhausen's been doing great.
You are cursed is the entire gimmick. Seth popping off a mask is bad creative.
I think we know when it comes to Seth, though, that, or I shouldn't say we know, we guess or assume that this is filler until they can figure out if Seth can actually wrestle on WrestleMania. Because
Seth can wrestle on WrestleMania.
Then don't do it.
Like, Seth's going to wrestle on WrestleMania, and if you're doing all of this and he's not, fuck off.
The only reason I bring that up is because it's very confusing, because you've got the Vision fellows that are left, Logan Paul and Austin Theory still involved. And then you're bringing in LA Knight. And then they also teased with Brock coming back next week. What are his comments going to be about what happened to Paul Heyman? So I'm very curious. And then the Usos are involved with the Vision guys as well. So
I still think it's Logan and Theory versus the Usos at Mania.
And then Seth does nothing?
I am still convinced that I think we're getting Seth and Breaker.
Interesting. I'd love to see that. If both guys are healthy. Also on Monday Night Raw, we're going to end on fun stuff, but I do want to talk about Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and the Usos right now. Last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, we got the Punk and Roman promo where Punk got really offended by what Roman said. Punk basically said, "I'm going to bury you, and I'm going to bury you right next to your dead father." Just quickly on that, I'm trying to figure out if there's more to this, and I could be reading way too much into it. But one thing that caught my ear, and with what Roman was saying, is he kept calling him Phil. He didn't call him CM Punk. He kept calling him Phil. But CM Punk always called Roman. He didn't call him Joe. Roman also said, "We brought you back. We made the decision to bring you back. We're the reasons that you're here." And I'm very curious about that. Tying that into this week on Raw, where the Usos came out to confront Punk and said, "You need to apologize." Jimmy also called him Phil, saying, "You need to apologize." And it wasn't like, "You need to apologize because I'm going to..." Are you guys texting each other? What the fuck's going on?
No.
I'm scrolling Twitter because it's much more interesting than the ending segment to this week's Raw.
All right, we'll go to something else then. Fuck.
No. All right. No.
Fuck. No, talk something else. Fuck. I'm not.
I think my issue is they're gonna go to if they're using Phil, they're gonna go to Dwayne, and they're gonna use the cheap fucking Rock rub in another WrestleMania. And the biggest part that I hate the most is WWE still found a way to fucking make the bloodline relevant again. Their only creative win, what it seems in the Hunter era, is the bloodline. Like that's what is coming off where I'm like, fuck man, this is the one time where I'm an OTC dude and everyone in the pod knows it. That's my Cody. That's my Cody. But he's got to show up. Now he's got to be on TV every week because I definitely can't watch the USO'S deliver a goddamn promo. I can't watch the USO'S deliver any type of real verbal dialogue on a wrestling program because they just can't. The punch is fine, like ending with like the hit to Punk, great, but it really is just like, well, Dwayne is going to show up. They're going to use The Rock for their ticket sales. Like I just smell it happening. See what it did? No kudos there. No kudos there. Yep. This guy doesn't watch wrestling, but how about that?
Well done.
I do feel we're getting set up for The Rock to be the push for Mania. There's no way they don't.
It feels like it's going that way because their ticket sales aren't where they want them, and that's all the reports. So what do? You rely on the legends.
But are you?
I don't like it, but they keep saying we, and they keep saying alluding to something will happen to you if you don't apologize. But yeah,
and guess who's getting whipped this year with a fucking weight belt? Pepsi Phil is getting hit by The Rock's goddamn belt. With with his fucking whatever his alcohol is on it, because Punk's straight edge, so it'll have that branding on the fucking weight belt. I don't want to see some kind of Rock involvement like there was in the Cody story in matches at WrestleMania. I think there's the one-on-one match that is good for the marquee, and it's Punk and Roman. Let's just get Roman on TV. Roman's quite capable of delivering promos on his own behalf. Fucking these USO'S, man. These fucking USO'S are finding a way to just not be tag teams. Get them back in the fucking tag team picture. Let's go ahead and get TLC booked for the men. Get them the fuck away from the main event. I don't need the bloodline again. I don't need it. Roman and Punk is good enough without the bloodline. It is a great way to end WrestleMania Sunday. With two of the tippy top superstars, they're going to one-on-one wrestle each other. Dear wrestling, this is okay. This is okay. We don't need the bloodline. The bloodline is, you know what? The only thing the bloodline would do is make Sami Zayn relevant again. That's the only fucking thing the bloodline would do here is make Sami Zayn relevant.
Sami Uso.
No.
Yeah.
No, goddammit. This is what I'm saying. No bloodline. This 1v1 match will be perfectly fine. Just keep the fucking USO'S out of it. Where's Danhausen cursing them? Too bad he's wearing Yeet gear. Guys ruined my fucking day with that revelation today.
I'm sorry I had to show you that, but yeah, it came across the old Twitter machine, and everyone's allowed to make mistakes at the new job. He's new. He's just learning. He'll be all right.
You don't need the bloodline. And if you guys really still want the bloodline, our listeners, fuck's sake, man. We're fucked. This whole era is fucked if all we want to keep having is like, well, we should just do the bloodline again. Like, no. You all hated when The Rock got involved with Cena. It actually did fuck things up. It fucked up the farewell tour of the greatest wrestler of all time. We're still on that kick?
Yeah.
No bloodline. I'm out on bloodline. And it's going to happen. So, you know what? What am I talking about? I don't want any for masked men. They open Raw. They end the segment talking we and all these people. It's going to be the fucking Rock. So I'm fucked either way. Danhausen blimp for WrestleMania. Danhausen in-ring segment at WrestleMania, and I'm fucking happy.
On both nights. Both.
No, they'll put him on Saturday. He doesn't get Sunday.
All right, what else you got?
We got Danhausen. Guys, Danhausen is the greatest thing going for professional wrestling. Also, to reiterate from last week's episode where everybody wanted to shit on Elimination Chamber's big reveal. Listen to them all now, guys. Listen to all these fucking jabronis saying you are cursed alongside him. Also, he's got to have the easiest job in WWE. If I'm Danhausen, I'm laughing all the way to the fucking bank. I don't even want to. He puts on his boots to do backstage segments. He's like, this is sick. Or go out and throw some t-shirts. Also, horrible t-shirt throwing.
Real bad.
Commentary sold the fuck out of it, though. Cole nailed it. It's like 30% of the shirts went to that guy. I'm like, I like how he said, he's like, it passed them out. I'm like, hell no. I'm taking every one of those. Fight me, bitches. I also don't like that it was a commercial break.
Yeah, I was mixed on that. I was happy to see him get an entrance and out into the live crowd and speaking to a live crowd, but I was pretty bummed it was on a technical commercial break. But I think the people that, if they really wanted to see it, they probably would have saw it on Twitter 10 minutes later kind of thing. Or maybe when they open Twitter and scroll, they're like, oh, wow, Danhausen was on there. Maybe I should pay more for Netflix. Something stupid like that. But I don't think it's long before he's out in front of a live crowd in the ring on actual television.
The shot to him running away is one of the funniest things I have seen in a very long time. It killed me.
I think people I really hope people who have never seen Danhausen before aren't expecting him to be real rad in the ring. I've watched enough Danhausen matches where I'm like, Danhausen's a capable hand. He can wrestle. He ain't one of the greats. So when you're matching him up the first time, like I almost think he should eat a loss. Maybe even get squashed.
Who's the first person you put him in the ring with, whether it's win or lose? Who's the person that you put him in the ring with to essentially get him over, whether he wins or loses?
Oh, Bafemi.
Damn! You really want him to get hurt. He'll shatter like glass. I can't have that. I think they're doing too much like back and forth cursing. You probably could have cooled it on the Grande Americano this week. You could have had him get jumped by the other Americanos anyway, especially with the Miz one, because I think the program with the Miz is probably the right way to go. I also know their creative is going, we should have him on every show we can possibly have him on, because he is, I mean, number one selling shirt. This motherfucking Danhausen, man, found a way. Number one selling shirt on WWE Shop. Like, what the fuck, dude? This guy, no matter where he goes, he can move merch. Obviously, WWE signs a guy like that because they know what he can do. Let's get real. Danhausen wasn't getting signed to be a world heavyweight champion. Danhausen was there to sell fucking shirts.
No 5-star matches?
And he's doing that. No, God, no. I mean, that's my favorite wrestler going, but no, he's not having a 5-star classic. But it should be the Miz. And if not, even just like Mizhausen, like seeing Miz in the Danhausen face paint, it would be good. But I just don't know how that matches up because their banter has got to go back and forth for a while.
If it's up to me, I'd have Miz almost get jealous of how much people love Danhausen, and then he tries to like be his buddy, be like, hey, look, I got the face paint on, let's go try to win the tag titles or something. You know, you've already got Damian Priest and R-Truth going for the tag titles. You might as well get the Miz and Danhausen in there. There's your tag team title match on SmackDown.
They finally knew what to do with Damian Priest, though. Hey,
yeah.
So they do listen to the pod at least somewhat because fuck Damian Priest.
Yeah,
I don't know now. At this rate, like, I'm almost wondering if they're putting Danhausen on the fucking WrestleMania card.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You just
put him in a battle royal or something. I don't know.
But there we go again too. Like everyone's so worried too. It's just like we have the main events like pretty much lined up, like the big ones, right, for men and women.
You gotta fill that card.
Where's the WrestleMania fun? Like, when are you gonna tell us there's an Andre? Like, when are you going to do a TLC? You got to have fun with the gimmicks and just make sure they're spread across both nights properly.
Yeah.
That was your issue last year, but you're going to make it a spectacle. Make it a fucking spectacle. Like Javon Evans has got to do something crazy at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's at least some sort of like intercontinental ladder match or something like that, right? Because you've got a lot of guys on the roster that need something to do, and a lot of like guys like Javon Evans and some guys that can do some crazy shit. Obafemi, same thing. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's still 5 weeks left. I'm not worried.
There's still 5 weeks left. Who's Gunther wrestling at WrestleMania?
Danhausen.
He wasn't even on the show this week. He wasn't even on the show this week. So
yeah, but that's my big thing too. Is like, fuck, man, they just pushed you to the goddamn moon. Like they gave you the golden ticket.
Mm-hmm.
You got both AJ and Cena. Who the fuck are you wrestling at WrestleMania? Is it Brock? I don't think it's Brock, man. Like I'm thinking less and less it's Brock.
With this build up, I hope not.
Yeah, like do you see like Brock wanting to fucking eat a loss at Mania?
With this build up, probably not.
Probably
especially with it being an open challenge. I think I don't know which way it goes. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, but then if it's like Obafemi gets like that chance at the open challenge, like you gotta fucking put Obafemi over. Like he's got to win at Mania against Brock.
Yeah.
Like I just don't see it where it doesn't hurt Obafemi being like that fresh on the roster to be like, oh, you lost to Brock.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on how it's done. I think if it is Oba, I think Oba needs to go over Brock like at Mania with almost like a Goldberg style, not completely, but like almost like slip on a banana peel, kind of like, holy fuck, you just shocked Brock. And Brock almost gets up right at 3.5 and can't believe he lost. That's how I do it. I don't want to see Oba lose at Mania. So,
fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. You can't have Oba lose at Mania.
I don't want to see him like get a win over Johnny Gargano at Mania. So they got to do something big for the guy. So
also, I just realized you guys are both pretty active on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like to tell people when they have bad takes. There's a lot of slander about Rusev coming from a member of this podcast about his return. I did pop at UK Tom's tweet because, yeah, Rusev left a company where he just like didn't want to lose, apparently. Says the dirties. He's like, I just don't want to lose. I'm like, wow. And you came back to WWE.
How's that working out?
But he's, you know what? Obviously, people would rather come here to lose than deal with creative elsewhere, right? Unless you're in that higher echelon of talent in AEW, fucking doing nothing is actually just like, guys, like, I'd rather go to WWE and just be on TV. Like Rusev's relevancy is just like, I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna be on TV tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's fucking weird, man.
I don't like it. I really don't. I mean,
that Rusev lost?
No, I just think that Rusev is a guy that you could use. I mean, go back and look at his first run. He fucking showed up on a tank. It was awesome. Look at the Redeemer in AEW. It was fucking awesome. At some point, you got to go, we have something here. Maybe if you just fucking work out or something. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe he's just not jacked enough anymore. Or maybe he's made an enemy. Maybe he was a big road dog guy, and now that's got him on the shit list. I don't know what it is.
You didn't know.
But Rusev just being a guy that puts over everybody is weird to me. It really is. But apparently he's happy being back. He's happy working a little bit more. But I mean, fuck, the match on Raw this week against Oba was what, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
It's really fast. I'm a little bit baffled with some of these people that have come back and are either just jobbing out real quick, or they're on main event, or they're in catering. Matt Cardona. I'm just very confused as to why this is happening, and it bothers me because we killed AEW for this. You send all these fucking guys, bolster up your roster, and half of them aren't getting used, and the ones that are getting used are pushed for a hot minute, and then they're fucking sent packing to Ring of Honor. I don't like that the Fed's doing it right now.
But WWE aren't even pushing them.
Well, and that's the thing. They're just sitting there in catering, or they're just jobbing them out real quick. It's very odd to me, but
I mean, I
don't think it'll change.
We'd rather have the talent than them.
And that's true. I mean, I feel like even when it comes to Danhausen a little bit too, it's
you're fucking snowman over in AEW. You're fucking choked. you are fucking choked where you're like, ah, shit, it is just that easy. Like, the motherfucker doesn't even have to wrestle on your TV show. You need him for 2 minutes. You need him for 2 minutes to sell your fucking merch, you dumbass. And you know what? Good for Danhausen.
Great.
Get to have a nice, healthy run in WWE. One day you'll be one of the people in the Hall of Fame. This year, even. I mean, it's one of his Demandhausens. I'm pushing for it. Undertaker. He's inducting him in the Hall of Fame.
I'd love if they just did even a bit on that. But guys, let us know.
He should come out with Demolition.
You guys fucking hate me. Fuck this podcast. Fuck you guys and fuck Demolition. We're still on this. Scott cheated. It's bullshit. The real answer was Demolition, but Tom just felt bad for you. That was it.
That never happened. So. All right, we'll be back next week. It's In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. It's my house.
Yowie wowie. William Goldberg.